Wakey, wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make a Stay Out of You, the podcast where I, Phil, have a deep voice and Tom has a normal voice. Tom, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Shut the fuck up.
How dare
I'm
you?
doing... No, I'm just kidding. It just sounds more serious when my voice is deeper.
Yeah.
The sarcasm isn't coming through.
You sound like you're mad at me. What'd I do? I'm so sorry.
I've been better. I've been worse. We haven't recorded for like a week because I've been sick. I got sick just before my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I toughed it out. We went and got sushi anyway, and I was happy to do that. I was glad that we went and did that. But yeah, it just got miserable over the weekend, and it was pretty bad through the week too. I went to the doctor on Tuesday, got some medicine, and then I've been slowly recovering since then. And my voice is still a little out of whack, and I still cough from time to time. So I will do my best to not do the thing I normally do and not edit things. So if a cough gets caught on the mic, I will try. I promise to actually listen as I edit and actually edit things out. We'll see.
That's good. Yeah.
But that's my plan. How are you doing?
Now you got me thinking about my phlegm and all that. When someone's talking and you can hear in their voice that they should clear their throat, and like you kind of want to clear your throat as a result. You know what I mean? Like that's anyway, so I'm fine. I'm not sick. Some of my coworkers have been sick lately, but or one of them, but hasn't affected me. I think we talked about that in the last episode actually. So it hasn't come around to me yet, which is good. So I'm feeling fine. Anna and I have been watching a lot of movies lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good ones or bad ones?
Good ones. Yeah. I'd say good ones. Yeah. I forget all of the ones that we watched. We watched Crazy Stupid Love, which is which is a good movie. It's funny. Super funny. And it's got Ryan Gosling and Steve Carell.
Yeah.
And what's that girl's name? Emma Stone?
Sure.
Yeah.
If you say so.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, and it has Marissa Tomei briefly.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
She would have. She's in Bad Boys. Is that right?
What?
Is that Marissa Tomei that was in that? No,
Marissa Tomei is she's Aunt May in the Tom Holland Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
She was
in Seinfeld. I remember that.
She was in is that Marissa Tomei? No. I'm thinking a different person. My Cousin Vinny,
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Yep.
I mean, she's in so much stuff, right? Like she's in a lot. But anyway, yeah, we watched that. We watched Snow Dogs a couple days ago. We were in the kitchen.
Weird.
We were in the kitchen making dinner, and Anna was like, I want to watch Snow Dogs. We should watch Snow Dogs tonight or whatever.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm not really feeling it, but yeah, sure, I'll watch it. And she's like, really? You don't want to watch Snow Dogs? And I was like, look, I used to own Snow Dogs on DVD when I was a kid, right? Like I owned Snow Dogs and all the Air Buds. And she's like, oh, that's the most wholesome thing I've ever heard about your childhood.
It's true.
And I was like, wait, you thought I just fucking popped out of the womb like watching Basic Instinct and shit? Like, I did watch children stuff.
Or did you?
Age appropriate. I did. Yeah. And then we got talking about the two movies that I was not allowed to watch growing up, and those two movies were Seven, the movie Seven, right, with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt and Gwyneth Goop, and Kevin Spacey. And then the other movie was Boogie Nights, which if you've ever seen Boogie Nights, you should understand why I was not allowed to watch that as a child.
I'm shocked.
Those are the two, though. Every other movie, though, totally fine. Rogue, we've been waiting for you. Like we actually have been waiting for you
and waited for you to get here, and we just started recording.
Don't even come in here.
Lying.
We're not lying. Ask anyone who's here.
Anyone who's
We've
here.
mentioned it multiple times. So don't even come in here with that sass. We're waiting for you.
And you made it.
Yeah, and you're here now.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Anyway. Bad Boys had Téa Leoni. I was getting the Marissa Tomei, Téa Leoni,
Okay. I don't know who that is, but sure. I see it.
Have you seen Bad Boys?
Bad Boys with Will
Martin
Smith
Lawrence?
and Martin Lawrence?
Yeah. She's the woman they have to look after.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not Marissa Tomei.
No,
as you now know.
Person. I know. I now know that they are not the same person. Thank you.
So we watched Seven because Anna was like, I've never seen that, and then we started watching it, and we made it all the way till the end. We watched the whole entire fucking movie, and then she goes, "Oh yeah, I did see that." And I was like, "When did you realize that?" And she's like, "When they were on the guy who died by eating." And I was like, "The first scene, the first scene." Like we could have spent that entire time watching literally anything else.
Oh, Jeanette has brought me tea. Hang on.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We also watched Babe, the movie about a pig.
Yeah, that'll do, pig. That'll do.
And then the guy, the farmer guy from Babe, is the father of AI in iRobot. So we watched iRobot. Nice.
Wow, you have been watching a lot of movies. Jesus Christ.
What else did we watch?
God, where do you get this energy from? Like, I know I've been sick and Jeanette's been working and she's like working full time at the school now. And so like after the kids are in bed, we're just like, all right, we're going to watch one episode of something and then pass out. It's sleep time. Like,
yeah. Do we watch anything else, babe? I don't remember.
Yeah, I know. I know the actual answer.
We watched Crazy Stupid Love. Babe, Seven, Snow Dogs, iRobot. I think that's it. So that's the only thing I can remember. Yeah, we've been watching some movies. None of the movies that we've watched, which probably should have been, is the movie that I'm gonna pick for my movie episode with Mixtape, whenever that's going to be. But my Stray Kids episode is going to be this Sunday. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Look forward to that, everyone. I got to do my my MBTI thing again soon, either tonight or tomorrow. Even though I know it already, but Mixtape is like, no, do it again. So
it changes because it is MBTI. I
don't change. I remain, whatever is a good word there. Just throw it in, I am unmoving, unchanging. At least for the past, I don't know, 8 years.
Yeah.
Let's do some let's watch some Stray Kids and cry.
Yeah, we'll watch Stray Kids. Tom, you want to do the countdown?
Yeah. I'm the
and
man.
You can press play.
I can press play this time. Yay.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me finish this nerd.
No context. Don't provide any context for which nerd you're finishing off.
Well, I'm not the glizzy goblin NPC streamer on TikTok.
I don't know what that means.
Well, that's good for you, to be honest. Anyway, if you are watching on or listening, watching, I don't fucking know.
Watching along on Patreon.
If you're watching along on Patreon, which if you're not currently a patron, make sure to go to makeastay.com and
the plug.
Head on over to that Patreon page and subscribe. It's cheap. It's $3, right?
$4.
It's $4.
$4.
It's $3.99 with plus tax.
Plus a penny. There's a reason for that too. It's literally because like I was totally willing to go less than that, but then like Patreon was like, if you go less than $4, like we're gonna take a larger cut, like a much larger cut. And I was just like, so you'll take more? Okay, here we are. Yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything, but we are actually we've been talking about, the uses for those funds. Phil and I were talking finances yesterday or a couple days ago, because I've had some ideas running through my head, and our resident Strayamod and longtime listener and very good friend Rogue has been helping me out.
And one-time co-host.
One-time co-host Rogue has been helping me out with some of these ideas. And so we've got things coming. So if you like things, which you'll see, it's probably going to be a couple months before this stuff like is actually real, but that money is being used. It's going to be used for cool things that I hope everyone will find interesting and fun. So stay tuned for like by December when we might actually have something.
Oh yeah.
And if you want to help support that, head on over to the Patreon, because that'd be super cool. The more patrons we get, the more fun things that we can do like that, which you'll find out about soon. Anyway, if you're on Patreon, get ready to watch some fucking survival show. I'm going to do the countdown now.
All right.
After that long-winded plug, 3, 2, 1, play.
JYP. Mnet sucks. Mnet sucks. Yeah, we were left on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, we were. Two of my favorite boys.
And then one who could, get lost. I love this thing he's doing with his pinky. Nah.
It's like Dr. Evil.
I mean, like, I'm not going to deny that being an SM, SM focuses on singing. He's going to learn how to sing, right? Doesn't mean I have to like his voice. No compliments for Bang Chun. Even though I think his voice sounded really good.
He has like just really good performance, like confidence, just all the time. I don't know if he's actually holding it back, nervousness or whatever, but like every time that I see him perform anything, he doesn't look like he
who, Bang Chun?
Yeah. Like he's never nervous.
He definitely looked nervous in this. Yeah.
No, I don't think he does. I don't think he looks nervous. I mean, maybe at the beginning, like before they started, but once he gets going, he's like professional. And I'm not going to be mad about Han getting compliments. You know what that reminded me of?
What's that?
B2B did nothing. The only thing they can do well is sing. They just stand there and move around a little bit, and that's it.
This is the vocal battle. Like, they don't have to.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just watching it. And I'm like, man, they're not really doing much, but they are singing well.
His high praise is, I can't find anything to find fault with. Wow.
Well, you weren't bad. Okay, thanks. JYP is nicer than YG in communicating compliments. However,
That's what YG said.
However, he also shoves 17 cameras in kids' faces and makes them cry because he has bad opinions sometimes.
True.
Felix looks different because they don't believe freckles are cute right now. They have bad taste.
That was when he was supposed to do the flip, right? Yeah. Before the knock. He was supposed to flip, then knock. Which, like, if you think about it, in Kingdom, for their opening intro performance, he kind of made up for it, you know? Because he did, like, a big flip, you know? So it was, like, kind of getting it back from all that time ago.
Humble by Kendrick Lamar did not come out in 2018. It was before that. Had to have been, right? Had to come out 2016 probably. 2017. It's older.
Oh, right. Breakfast with the Boss.
What an interesting song choice.
Yeah. I'm still waiting to hear this. There was like a banger EDM song at some point that you were like, this.
Yeah.
Although it may not have been during the survival show.
Oh, you're right. It might not have been. Well, I guess we just got to rewatch everything we've already watched.
Yeah, I guess so.
Should we do like a 24-hour stream where we just watch nothing but Stray Kids?
No, I have children.
Well, daycares exist, right?
Daycares. JYP has dollar signs in his eyes.
Who was saying the other day, like asking how I feel that I bias SoundCloud rappers? Was it Anna? I think. Or somebody said that. And you know what? I feel fine. I feel good about that. Good for them.
You should feel fine.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
What is the prompt for this? I forget.
I think it was to think about the lecture and then like what it means to you. I don't know. It's fucking weird, dude. This whole thing is wild.
I would have been like, I really liked the part where JYP kicked my friend out of the group, and it really just made things better, you know? JK, LOL, fuck you, JYP. Classic religious person, am I right?
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. The next mission, here we fucking go. Busking performance. Busking today.
Joy. That's a cliffhanger, though.
I know it is. It's a total fake out. I mean, this is just a preview, right?
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Episode 7 in the can. What was, how'd you feel about that rewatch?
I'm sorry. I just distracted myself, so my brain is catching
What
up.
brain? Mm-hmm.
I remembered that you asked me to do something earlier, and I didn't do it, but it makes sense for me to do it as soon as possible, so I'm going to do it right now. And blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm done with it now. Anyway, so it was fun. I remember the first time they watched it, I was like, oh man, you know, like JYP like really gave him really good advice at the little breakfast thing or whatever. But this time I'm watching it, I'm like, shut the fuck up, JYP. What the fuck do you know, man? Like,
yeah.
Anyway,
he didn't know anything. It was just so awkward. I don't want to hear their book reports. Like,
yeah, that's super weird.
Like, and book reports where it's just like, hey, I'm sitting at the table with you. Tell me how good the advice was that I gave you. let me hear your report about how the advice I gave you was awesome.
Yeah.
And how it changed you.
You know, another thing that I was thinking about, which it has nothing to do with JYP or anything. But like, is it not weird to get a bunch of food and put it out on the table and then like let it change to a different temperature than you're supposed to eat it at until everyone starts eating? I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like,
it's not just weird to you. It's weird to any food safety professional. Like,
yeah,
it's frowned upon. Don't do that.
Right. Like I'm looking at those waffles and I'm like, those waffles are the optimal temperature to eat them at is when they're done. And then immediately, you know, don't put them out on the table and then just like look at them until, you know, as Anna and I experienced earlier tonight, if you're not eating your food and going, you're doing it wrong, you know?
Okay. It's good. It's a good impression.
Thank you. I practiced. Earlier.
I've done that. I've made that sound. Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're eating chicken drumsticks but they just came out of the air fryer and you're just like, but I'm hungry, and so you're nomming on them, and you got to deal with the heat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you blow on it from the inside.
Yeah. You got a hasha.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that was a good part. I mean, I enjoyed watching the YG performance again, the dance.
Yeah.
That was good. Even if like at the end they were just like, yeah, we don't need to see everything that the YG guys did. Let's just like fast forward through this, skip here and there. All right, they're done. Give them 2 compliments and send them on their way. You know,
right.
It's like,
well, it is
compliment.
a survival show for the boys, not for YG.
Yeah, but like, look, YG's not doing this for charity. He wants to show what his next crop has. He wants the world to see it. So. Crop. It's yeah, you know.
I got this.
He's growing them boys.
Yeah, I got this crop of boys. One of them's 12 years old. We say he's 13, but he's 12 years old, and I'm gonna have JY pedophile come on and talk about how cute he is.
Please don't call him JY pedophile. I can't have that.
Just add the JYP whisper there.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. No, I know it's fire, but we can't have, because like eventually these
we have to be we can't be anti JYP. We have to be at least neutral JYP on this podcast for future I don't know, for future reasons.
Promotions?
Right, for future promotions, sponsors, affiliations.
Interviews.
Right, yeah, that kind of stuff.
We're going to interview Christopher, okay?
Yeah.
We're not stopping this podcast until Christopher comes on and does an interview.
Yeah.
If they want us to stop, he's got to come on and we'll talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm still waiting
1,000 episodes later.
I'm still waiting on our Owola contact to reach out and let us know. You know,
why would they reach out? Well, they've been getting the free.
That's true. That's why I mispronounced it, so that they have to reach out now and be like, it's it's, you know, whatever it actually is.
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whatever it is. Yeah. We don't know.
Who knows? Yeah. What are we even talking about? Cups?
Yeah.
It's not a cup.
Yeah.
Christopher Big Dick coming on swinging.
Yeah.
Telling JY Pederass to
oh my god,
let Lino back in.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's gonna be some creative editing. Thanks.
You're very welcome. What are the Automod reports?
I don't want to know.
Just Christopher Big Dick.
Yeah. Well, that should be like allowed by default, right?
I think I can actually add a whitelist. Yeah.
Ah. Anyway,
What?
nothing. Don't worry about
I
it.
think I know what you're going to
Stray
say.
Kids. No, you don't know.
Okay.
Nobody knows.
Sure.
And yeah, we don't have to. There's no action being taken,
Yeah.
so no need to add it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, all in all, it's an okay episode because nobody gets eliminated in this one.
That's
so
true,
that was
yeah.
good.
He does threaten it,
get-
though. He
Oh, man, and we
threatens an
do-
elimination.
We see Felix at the end, like practicing. He's working hard. He's really putting in the effort, and he's great. He's wonderful.
Yeah.
Don't you like last time? We're not going to talk about exactly what you said, but what we know is that you had a hard time seeing Felix. Like him standing out to you, right?
Yeah.
But now we're coming up to that penultimate moment
Uh-huh.
where like they're gonna have a conversation with JYP,
Yeah.
So, and he may not even understand the results of that conversation, but still.
That's true. Yeah, he might not. So,
But like, throughout this, are you seeing him more? Because we've already talked about that. You like now that you know all the members better, like you do see them more.
well, once again, therein lies the exact problem that I think people are having with my original
Mhm.
assessment. And let me
Right.
just say, again, don't you just love when like you said something years ago and people keep reminding you about it over and over
Yeah,
and
it's
over
called
again? It's
having a
like-
podcast,
Right. It's so it's so nice. Especially when like that you're right and you're still right and people just like can't accept that because they're wrong. And who wants to admit they're wrong? Nobody, especially not me,
Nobody.
because I'm not.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, right? Yes, I'm noticing Felix more. But do you know why I'm noticing Felix more?
because you already know.
Because
Felix.
I already know Felix and I know what he brings
I
to the
know.
table, right? And so if you're watching this, the only way that you could possibly have a fresh evaluation is if you had no prior knowledge of Felix going into it, right? So so I notice all the members more. I notice all the things that I didn't know that I
not
didn't.
Lino.
Well, yeah, I notice all the things that I didn't know I didn't like about Woojin now. I notice
Right.
all the things that I now know I like about Felix and IN and Sungmin and everyone. But when you're watching it for the first time and you also don't give a shit about K-pop,
Right at the time.
right, you're just like
Now you're actively listening to multiple groups.
that's true. Yeah,
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Because you started listening to NCT. I haven't listened to NCT.
Yeah. Well,
How do you feel about that?
I mean, good for you. It's not that I'm not like going out of my way to listen to any particular group.
Right.
Mooney's been sending me recommendations based on a musical palette that should be understood by everyone at this point, right? If it's a banger, send it to me. I want to listen to bangers. Even if they're from other groups, I would like to experience other K-pop bangers.
Sure.
Not necessarily ballads. Girl groups too. Yeah. Before I listened to any Stray Kids, I was listening to that one song by Blackpink, right? And
Yep.
I have actually some other
Lovesick Girls.
Lovesick Girls, yeah,
Right.
and I've listened to some other girl groups before also. Before I knew anything about Stray Kids, also I had heard Anna was like into BTS, not like into,
but like you got
into.
got her an album while you were underway once.
Yeah. I bought her 2 albums, I think.
Oh.
That I don't think we've even opened. Maybe we have. I don't know.
Oh, maybe you didn't.
Yeah, I've been into a band since Visual K band days. have a couple BTS albums. Yeah. So I have, but like, I didn't know what I was doing, you know, like I was in a store and I saw Thing and I was like, oh, Anna like Thing. I buy Thing, bring back to Anna.
Yeah.
She like, you know, like, she like, that's all that was. But it happened to be BTS, which I guess they're popular. Kinda.
Yeah. They're popular.
Yeah. It is a good thought process, right? I don't need to know what I'm buying. I just look and I say, Anna, like, I buy, give to Anna. Like, we're gonna do it Target tomorrow. Anna wants to go to Target. We're gonna go to Target tomorrow.
You're just gonna buy Anna whatever she wants
Within reason, but yeah.
So pick up a Stray Kids album while you're there.
Oh, maybe. Oh, she's made a list. Fuck. Well, actually, that's probably good. If you didn't have a list, we'd just be walking around and you'd be like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. You know?
Mm-hmm. You said it.
Oh, there's a yeah, we're still going to do that, but I'm like, no. What's on the list? Mugs. Halloween stuff. Fall stuff. Autumn stuff.
Yeah, you going to do some Halloween decorations?
Maybe. My mom and my aunt are coming to Chicago for not for Halloween, but around Halloween.
Oh, what? That's awesome.
I think my aunt has like some work thing to do here, but so I took a few days off. I took the 30th, the 31st, and the 1st off.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, maybe we'll do something. Maybe we'll do some decoration. I do want to get a sign to put out, just permanently, not even necessarily for Halloween, just a permanent sign on our front door that says, "Don't fucking ring the doorbell," you know, and maybe like a picture of a gun. I don't own a gun, but like a picture of a gun, I think would would help send the message.
Yeah, I would like to have a sign that would just be like, "Hey, don't knock on our door. Like, I'm not going to answer it."
Right.
And if you come to the door, even if it's like a service, like, I need to get the trees trimmed. If you come to my door and you're like, I do tree trimming, I'm never going to be like, oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's not an impulse buy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, nothing that they're going to like walk up to your door and knock on the door about is something that I'm just like, oh, you're right. I need this right now.
Right.
Like, this is never going to happen.
It's just like, look, I promise you, if I wanted my trees trimmed, I would have had it done by now. So obviously, leave me alone. Yeah, I just, we had, you know, when we were in Spain, a few times some kids would come up and be like, "Hey, kid, do you want me to mow your lawn for like $10?" And I'm like, ugh. Like, yeah, it sounds good in theory, like, support the neighborhood kids, but also fuck you. No, leave me alone. I don't mind my lawn looking like shit. But
we had a kid, a neighborhood kid that would like cut our lawn for like, I don't know, however many dollars that Jeanette paid him, but like he would come around and he did a pretty good job. Yeah. Like, I never had any complaints about it, but like, you know, it was just like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know how you could fuck it up, but I guess it's
Well,
possible.
you could. Not my yard, but a yard. My yard is what we call a natural yard.
Rogue says I had a kid come up and ask if I could pay him $5 a week to move our garbage can to the road. Maybe if it's a really long walk, but for me it's like 10 feet. So like it wouldn't.
There's like
what? Also, it's not like we don't have like an HOA or anything that says that we have to bring the cans back. So like I usually just leave them out there by the road. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, like there have definitely been times where getting the kids out the door and getting them to school, because like our trash pickup days on Wednesday. So getting the kids out the door, like I've just been like, oh shit. Yeah. I forgot to take the trash out and now I have to go. Like we can't, I can't just be like, yeah, no, I gotta go. I gotta pull it. Like I gotta go. Right. So yeah,
I mean,
there's just good reasons for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they're. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna.
I would have thrown a $5 bill at a child to be like, "You do it. I'm leaving."
There are legitimate reasons why you would have it done. But I guess it depends on what kind of neighborhood you live in. Like this neighborhood, there's no way people are signing up for that service. Are you kidding me? We're all most of us that live out here should be capable adults, right?
Should be
because of the nature of who lives here. Good night, Luce. Sleep well in your sombrero or whatever.
Okay. Good night, Luce.
Anyway,
Mhm.
Stray Kids.
Stray Kids.
This is a Stray Kids podcast.
Not a taking out your trash podcast.
You sound better. I'm gonna say it. You sound. Maybe it's because we've been talking and it's been like loosening up your phlegm or whatever. But you sound you sound better as the night has progressed. You sound better. Maybe it's the honey, the chug of honey.
Maybe it's the honey. I chugged a honey. I've also been drinking water, and I've been muting every time I coughed. So you didn't hear that.
Now it sounds like you're intentionally trying to sound worse. So I'm not.
Confused. It's all over the place.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Right. Anyway, so Stray Kids is cool. Paige is here. Welcome, Paige. We're done.
Yeah.
We're coming to a close for tonight, not forever. That would be weird, right? Like, we had a good run. Thanks for the $4. Take it easy.
That would be weird.
Yeah, you get the end.
And that's not true. So go to makeastate.com.
Right. Go to makeastate.com, join the Patreon. Like I said earlier, we got some cool things coming that I'm really excited to share, but I don't want to share them yet until we have you know me. I love, as soon as I have an idea, I have to tell everyone about it, but I've been holding this one in. Only a few people know about it. And I really want to have the final product in the end to show off when I finally
before you say it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, hold it in. Don't let it out.
It's so hard. But yeah, we could don't jinx it. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for me, man. When I have good ideas, like I said, I just want to I want to talk about them all the time.
What if you do it and then it's a terrible idea and nobody likes it?
Rogue, you know what it is. Is it a terrible idea?
That nobody will like?
Don't say what it is, but say whether or not it's cool or bad. Typing? No, it's a good idea. Okay. It started with no, so I was kind of scared at first, but then just followed by it's a good idea. Okay, cool. It's nice. Yeah.
It is.
Good. Okay, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, whatever.
And if you want to find out what Tom's talking about, then you got to go to makeastate.com and you can join our Discord.
Yeah.
You go to that Patreon, you can see what our album rankings were.
Yeah. I don't know if
rankings.
I don't know when I did this, if it was before or after the last episode, but I fixed the issue of the store link not being on the website. Excuse me. So it is there now. The link to the store is on the website. So go to makeastate.com and scroll down a little bit and you'll see it.
Yeah.
Also,
mm-hmm.
I'm thinking maybe I'm setting myself up for failure here, but it'd be, if you would like to think of something that you'd like to see on the website, DM it to me and tell me within reason when you would like it to be there. So I can kind of have that deadline for myself, because otherwise I'm going to be like, I'll get to it. And then it won't get to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you want to see? What would you like to be on a Stray Kids, fan page? And I'll try to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me homework. Yeah, exactly. Give me homework.
Yeah.
With reasonable deadlines. Don't be like, I want this in the next 10 minutes. I'm not going to do it, But if you're like, hey, do this by next week, I'll be like, okay, if it's a week achievable task, I'll do it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. A collage of my bias.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Like a page that's just a bunch of cascading photos of my biases. Yeah, okay.
Not like, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what a cascade is. Right.
Yeah, it's like a Tide Pod, but for your dishes.
That's right. Exactly. You got it. All right. Well, we'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Hey.
Bye-bye, everybody.